Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sid Noodle and I am a filmmaker and photographer based in Atlanta, Georgia. This channel features behind the scenes videos, content creation, and day in the life of a photographer. This is 5 things that I wish I knew before going to film school. Okay, my first tip is to try as many things as you can on a student set. Let's give y'all some background. So I graduated from Savannah College of Art and Design in 2020, and my major was film and television. Film school was rough. Film school was a big eye-opener. I learned a lot about the film industry, and I'm still learning, obviously. I think that coming away from film school, there are a few things that I really wish that I knew before going in, just to make my life a little bit easier, you know, just to make my experience a little bit more, you know, worthwhile, I guess you could say. And the reasoning I say that is because I went into film school with this idea that I was going to be an editor. I really had this vision in my head, and I knew what I wanted and I knew what I was going to be. And early on in my college career, I was like, no, I'm going to be doing editing, and I didn't really experiment much until I took a cinematography class. I'm so glad that I took that class because that's what I do now, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have had that opportunity if I didn't step out of my comfort zone and try something new. If you're going into film school thinking that you know what you want to do, you know what you want to be, just be open. Just be open to different positions. I mean, there are so many positions on a film set. You know, everyone kind of, you know, has this idea they're going to be a director, but there are so many things that you can do in the film industry, and that's the amazing thing about it. My second tip, the second thing that I really wish I knew this, I wish I was shooting film. That's the thing I would say, shoot film. I'm talking about photography, really. Shoot on film. The quality, the experience, you have such a better appreciation for the people that came before you, and you will have so much more of an appreciation of the craft, in my personal opinion. When I first got into media, I took a class in high school. We had all these digital cameras, and I was just in heaven, and I got my first camera ever. It was a Canon T3i. I actually still have it. It was digital, so you know, I wasn't shooting manual. Like, why would I have to do that? I just wanted to get a pretty picture, you know what I mean? I didn't even really know, you know, the settings of the camera in general. So my generation, we kind of like were before the film photography wave. I think we were just getting there, but we weren't there yet. So we were just kind of like hopping in. We just wanted to try photography in the first place. I really just wish that I was learning how to shoot on film, because you will have such a better understanding of how cinema cameras work. You'll understand how to control your image a lot better. And even if you're like not going into cinematography or photography or anything like that, just understanding like how long a take will be because of the camera settings is just such a important thing to know for the rest of your crew. Yeah, just shoot film. It's fun. Even if you don't like it, you experienced it, and that's what matters. My third tip, you don't have to expect to know everything. I think the cool thing about film school is that a lot of different people go. People from all walks of life, all stages in life. A lot of people go into it kind of with this hierarchy in mind of like, oh my God, certain people know way more than I know. And I mean, I remember like one time in class, my professor was like, who knows what a C47 is? And literally everyone in class raised their hand except for me. And I felt so embarrassed, but it's like, that's why you're there. You're there to learn. You're not there, you know, to show who knows the most. There are some students like that. Don't mind those people, because the coolest thing is that there are other people who don't know anything just like you do. Take it all in, absorb as much information as you can, take as many notes as you can, and hold on to those notes. Be open to learning. I think that's like probably like the top note for today. It's just like be open and you know, don't be worried about what people say. My fourth tip is that you may not get hired in your dream role right after college. This is something that I kind of learned recently. After I kind of graduated. You know, I think it's important to know before you actually go to film school, because it could persuade certain people if they want to go to school at all. Maybe this is obvious because every college kind of works like this, but in the film industry, it's very much known that you're gonna have to work your way up. You kind of have to earn your position. Some people get really lucky and they're offered the opportunity of a lifetime, but I'm kind of learning this the older I get. Don't be jealous of those people, because your time is coming, your moment, your opportunity is coming, and it's gonna be the right time for you. There's so many opportunities that I could have gotten, so many emails that I've received, people trying to put me in the right position, but it wasn't the right time. I'm wholeheartedly accepting of that. And you know, it's not easy. It's not easy, you know, some things really bother you. Some things will really hurt you, and you'll feel, you know, like, oh my God, am I supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to be in the film industry? And then it's like, sis, wait, like, you literally put like thousands of dollars into this, and you literally talk about film making every day, and you know you love it. But just know that things may not happen as you think they will. That's kind of life. Don't feel defeated when those things happen. I think that's the lesson, you know, don't feel defeated when you don't get that first AC job that you want so bad. Take it as you will and move on. Something better for you is coming. And I say for you because you might not think it's better in the moment because you got, you know, denied in whatever position. I get mad at traffic and I'm like, wait, like, maybe I'm getting slowed down because there's an accident I could have been in. You know, think of it in that kind of way, and I think you'll kind of understand why you get denied for certain things. Shoot, if I was working on set, I probably wouldn't have time to make these videos for y'all. So like, just know. So the fifth and final tip I have for y'all is the people that you meet at film school are most likely going to be the people that you're going to work with for the rest of your career. So please cherish those friendships. I really wish I had known that because the person that I was like involved with so much the first 2 years of my college career was literally my boyfriend. So I wish I had given myself the opportunity to meet more people, meet more women in film, like maybe this is like a little like lesson in dating. Just know that it's good to make friends in your career. Don't view them as like competition. Oh, I need to be better than them because they're going for the same things I'm going for. No, like, you're gonna be in the trenches together. Like, you're gonna be out there together. And it's such an amazing feeling to have those experiences with people that you met when you were 20 years old, and now you're gonna be what, like 35, and you're still, you know, working with them. Obviously, if they're good at what they do and you like them, you're gonna appreciate it. I mean, I'm only 22. I just graduated a year ago, but I already cherish these friendships because I'm in the opportunity now to put my friends on. You know how amazing that feels? Even if I can't do an opportunity, the first people that I go to is like my friends in the field, and I'm like, y'all take it. I'm so happy if someone else gets an opportunity that I had the privilege of knowing and going to school with. That is such a great feeling to know if you made it, then I can make it too, you know what I mean? And vice versa, like, they're gonna think the same for you. They're gonna look out for you. Please cherish those friendships because they're really gonna come through in the end. That was my last tip, so take all that advice, soak it up. And if you're going into film school, good luck. If you're in film school right now, keep going. Don't give up. I know how hard it is. I know how much you just feel like, oh my God, like, well, what am I doing here? If you're a Black woman, if you're a person of color, if you are a part of the LGBTQ+ community, like, please, I know how much you want to scream at the walls. I know how overwhelming it can feel, but there are people out there who are looking for a filmmaker like you. So just don't give up. All right, so that concludes the video. More videos coming soon, and peace out. I feel like I need a hat or something. I'm not feeling there.